morning, class, and today I am going to address one of the big questions that a lot of students are asking, how to color in the wellness wheel. And so some of you may not have a printer, some of you maybe don't have ink for your printer, maybe you want to be eco-friendly and not necessarily need to print the wellness wheel to color it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you an online photo editing tool or a graphic design tool called Pixlr that will allow you to color in your wellness wheel digitally without having to worry about printing the actual file. So this way it'll save it. You can save it as a JPEG file and then upload this colored document into the Google Doc to submit your assignment. So let's get that wellness wheel circle. So in a Google search, I want you to type in circle broken into fifths. So you will get a bunch of images of circles that are broken into 5 equal shapes. So here we're going to select this image here. When we click on it, it'll open off to the side. And now we're going to right click. We're going to copy this image. And we are going to go to a website called Pixlr.com. Here is Pixlr.com. So you're going to type in Pixlr and then .com and hit enter. And here is a great tool. It is free to use. Yes, there are some pay features to it, but it's very similar to Photoshop. So what you're going to want to utilize and what we're going to utilize is Pixlr version E for editor. You could create an account, and you can create an account using your Google account. This way it'll save everything that you've ever edited. So let's go and use Pixlr E for editor. So we're going to click on that. We're going to click on create new. Web small. So we're going to pick a small sample size here. Actually, let's use a little bit larger. We're going to use the web 720p. We can crop it later if we'd like. So click on create here off to the right. And here is your blank canvas. So we've already copied the circle from the website. So now what we're going to do is we are going to paste it. So you're going to do your command or control V to paste. And we'll notice that our image is a little bit larger than our canvas. So what we are going to do is we are going to put our cursor towards one of these corners, click on it and drag. Don't let go, but click and drag to shrink the image to fit on our canvas. And once we've done that, we just drag it into the middle, and there we have our circle. So what we're going to do now is off to the side here, you're going to look for this here. It's a Lasso Select. So we're going to click on this icon here. It's called Lasso Select. Use the freehand, Polygon, Bezier, or magnetic lasso to create a selection. So we're going to click on that. And up here at the top, we have the different types of lassos. And we're going to use this Polygon Lasso. So we're going to click on that Polygon Lasso. And then what we're going to do is going to bring the cursor into one of the wellness aspects of this wheel. And what we're going to do is along the edge, near the edge, we are going to click and we're going to create, we're going to space this out. So think about how much of the wheel you're supposed to complete. So let's say you got 6 out of 10 for one of the wheels, or let's say you got 8 out of 10. So we're going to assume, right? We're going to assume, and we're going to keep clicking within. We're going to we're going to guess how much 8 out of 10 is going to fit within this first aspect of the wellness wheel. So in here, we want to color within here. So to do that, right now we've created what I like to call dancing ants, and these dancing ants are going to focus any kind of coloring within this space. So off to the side, what we're going to do, you're going to look over here. It looks like it's a paint can being spilled over with a drop. It's called the fill tool. So we're going to click on this fill tool. And then we're going to come down to this first color wheel. We're going to click on one of the color wheels. We could use the brown, this blue color. Let's use this blue color. I don't know what color yours is going to have. I think the last color I was playing with happened to be blue. So we're going to click on OK. And what we're going to do now that we've got this fill tool, we are going to go inside this area and we're going to click. And all of a sudden, we've just colored in that space. So we've just colored in 8 out of 10 for this wellness wheel. And so again, we need to label this wellness wheel. So we're going to click on the text tool and click within. And it'll ask, do you want to add a new text layer? We're going to click on add. And in this text layer, we're going to write down physical. We're going to click physical. Maybe we're going to shrink the size. Let's shrink the size a little bit. Let's bring it down to size 30. And we're going to move that over here. And we're going to say that that blue is the physical. So let's say we're going to complete the social. And the social wellness, again, we're going to go back to the lasso. We're going to select Polygon. And we are going to click, just keep clicking until we make, and all of a sudden, let's say this was a 4 out of 10. We got a 4 out of 10 for social. So there we go. We make sure we close in 4/10 of our wellness. And let's pick a different color. So let's pick pink. I'm going to pick pink here. And again, we're going to click on fill. And we're going to click on fill. And we're going to click within. I don't know why it's not letting us do it this time. Oh, sorry. Make sure that you've got your image. Sorry. Over here on the layers. And we're going to click within. So remember, if it's not filling in, make sure that the image that you want to color in is highlighted off to the side when it's showing the layers. And sometimes you might need to scroll through as you create more and more layers. So what we're going to do, we're going to label this. So we're going to click on somewhere on the document. Do you want to add a new text layer? We're going to say add. So now we're going to type social. So we're going to type social. Okay, and then we're going to put it over there. And you're going to do the same thing for the other remaining 3 aspects of the wellness wheel. Now notice here we've got more layers. So here you may have to go back to click on the image to allow you to use the polygon, okay, to create your next one. Let's say this next one happens to be a great, so our spiritual one might be at 100%. So we're going to pick a different color. Let's say green. Click OK. Again, we're going to click on fill. And there we have it. And then, of course, we're going to label this. Okay, add. And we're going to say, spiritual. Okay, spiritual. And there we go. And we can kind of rotate it if we want by using the that circular tool. And let's move it over to the green. Okay, and then of course you're gonna finish up with the remaining. And what you're gonna do when you are done, you're gonna click on File and click on Save. And when you're ready to save, give it a name, right? Wellness wheel. And what we're going to do, we're going to pick JPEG. It's not going to matter if you use JPEG or PNG. I like to use JPEG. Put it at a high quality. Click download. It'll save it somewhere in your computer. And then in the actual document itself, you're going to drag this image in or add image within Google Documents. And there you have it. There you have coloring in the wellness wheel without having to print the actual wheel itself.
I hope you liked this video. If you did, do not be shy to hit that thumbs up button. And while you're clicking the thumbs up, click on that subscribe to stay tuned to my new videos. Thanks for watching.